So today we've gotten our disgusting grubby hands on some leaked Loomian designs and we're going to be taking a look at them. I feel legally obliged to tell you all that these designs aren't actually leaked but instead are fan-made, but who knows, Loomian Legacy tends to take people's designs. Anyways, I'm thinking we add a twist to this video, so I'm gonna go ahead and rate the art. Let me know what your guys' opinions are in the comments. Anyways, first up we got the Jaron line. I could be mispronouncing that, but since it's quite literally a jar, I don't know how else I'd say it. This Lumion is the Regal Jaron Lumion with 3 evolutions, including Porcelains and Teremberal. This Lumion is Retype up until its dual typing with Brawl at its final evolution. This design was posted by users SonnyBoy334. Let me know what you guys think of this Lumion. Also, this Lumion is quite literally a beast because of its base stats. Thanks to SonnyBoy being kind enough to share the stats of this Lumion, we can see how much of a monster this thing is. I'll go ahead and rate this thing a 7.5 out of 10. The middle evolution drags it down for me. Up next we got a single Lumion. This Lumion doesn't seem to have a name, but if I were to name it off the bat, I'd probably name it Paracat. Yeah, I don't know, because its head reminds me of Peridot. And look at that thing, that's gotta be a cat, right? The design of this Lumion is unique, so I wonder if this thing would be a roaming or not. No idea. I guess I can't ask questions that won't be answered, but looking at this design, I'm digging it, and I hope this could have ended up in Loomian Legacy. 8 out of 10 for me. This one's name is Tricycle. It appears to be an ice dog Lumion featuring 3 tails on that booty. It has cool ice boots with its torso being wrapped around in ice. Also, half its face is completely frozen and it doesn't seem to be having a good time, except once you get to the thawed part of its face, then it just looks happy to be alive. This also appears to be a single evolutionary line Lumion. I could see this thing being part of an event. I'd rate it probably an 8.5 out of 10. Next up is another cat-looking Lumion. For some reason, I feel like this thing would be related to Retype somehow. They don't look remotely the same, but they give off the same energy to me. This one has a background of a grassy field and blue skies. It's kind of weird that an orange Lumion like this would be hanging out in a grassy field because I feel like it would be found in a volcano or something. This is the 3rd Lumion in a row that appears to be alone in its evolutionary line. Looking at the past 3 Lumions, I've been kind of wondering in the back of my head how these things would do in PvP situations. They all seem to be on the smaller or medium side with no evolutions. I feel like these Lumions would be more defensive and stally than attacking and hard hitting. For some reason, this Lumion looks like it'd be good at cooking. If it's a fire type, it could use that somehow in the kitchen. Next up, we're going to be entering the territory of retypes of original Lumions. It's pretty self-explanatory, but what it basically is just taking old Lumions and redesigning it with a different type. Let's see what's up. First up, it appears to be a retype of Tsukami. I assume the original type was just like water or something, but this change is probably spirit water or just spirit type. It could also be like a mind type. Pretty sure that's a type. To be honest, I don't know my Lumion types. It floats kind of like a ghost type Pokemon like Ghastly. Other than a new design on its stomach, rips on its fins, and some purple flames, this seems to be nothing all that more than a recolor. Though some aspects of the design are really cool, I'd say this thing is a 6 out of 10. Let's move on. This last picture here is 3 Lumion retypings all in one. It features a Shachi, a Makoro, and a Kitone, or however you say that. It appears their retypes are changed to Fire, Bug, and Electric. This picture also shows the background of what seems to be the habitats of these Lumions. Starting off with Kitone, the fire design looks like it could be an intense toll on this cat, and now this thing is fired up for battle. For being first up in its evolutionary line, this thing is looking intense, and I like that part of its design. To be honest, I'd rate this ball of fire a 9 out of 10. Moving on, we got a retype of Makoro to being a bug type. Not much was added to this retype except for a few things. With the new addition of spikes on its head, wings, and weird antenna things, this seems to be not much more than a recolor. I'd give this guy a 6 out of 10, though I'd like to see what the rest of its line would look like. Now for the last one. This guy looks pumped up. With the obvious electric retype, this thing masters what an electric retype of Shachi would be. A new hat featuring new designs of lightning clouds, rigid ears, and the addition of holding a lightning bolt instead of a stick is just awesome. Also, the eyes glowing up with electricity makes this thing 10 times cooler. Instead of riding its broom, this creature would probably ride atop a lightning cloud, which sounds really cool. This is probably my favorite Loomian we've seen in this video. Easy 10 out of 10 for me. Anyways guys, those were all the retypes and original Loomian designs that we have for today. Let me know what you guys thought of all of them down in the comments. Let me know if you had different opinions other than mine, or you have just a whole new opinion that you want to share. Also, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Got like 345 subscribers, and that is actually crazy. Join the Froggy AJ community by hitting that red subscribe button, or it could be white, I don't know, tends to change. Anyways, I'll be heading out now, so I'll see you all in the next video. If you decide to show up, please show up. Alright, see ya.